Hey guys, what's up? Here's Max. Today I'm bringing you a really cool story that a lot of fans wanted to see, and I'm sure you'll like it a lot too. Stay connected in the channel, and let's go to the video. A long time ago, a ship was traveling through space until this ship landed on a planet. On that ship was a baby, and this planet belongs to the same race as the god of destruction, BEERUS. This is a story that took place millions of years before the start of the Dragon Ball series. Here the story of BEERUS' race is told, and I've been waiting for this story for a long time. Finally, we will get to see BEERUS' race and family, and this story even shows BEERUS' father. Everyone knows that in Dragon Ball Super, the only BEERUS family we saw was Champa, and we never saw anyone else from that race. It makes us think, what happened to the rest of BEERUS' family and race? Well, in this story, we're going to find out what happened in BEERUS and Champa's past. But before that, subscribe to the channel and leave your like to help us bring you more Dragon Ball content. We're making videos every day, twice a day. It's a lot of work, guys, and all for you, so we count on your support. Well, speaking of the manga, this story doesn't really focus on BEERUS or Champa. The story has as its main character a boy who was sent to the planet where BEERUS' race was. When this baby lands on this planet, he is found by a woman in the middle of the desert. On this planet, there's a king, and when that king sees something strange landing on the planet, he quickly goes to the desert to see what's happening. Upon seeing the baby, the first thing he says is to kill that invader, as he could be a threat in the future. But they can't do that. They can't hurt a little baby. The king lets the child stay and orders that woman who found the child to take care of it. She will be responsible for teaching the rules of that planet to the boy. The years pass, and that baby becomes a little boy who does everything to earn the king's respect. In a moment, the climate of the planet begins to darken. The planet was arriving at a time of 7 days of darkness. This happens for the time it takes the planet to revolve around its star. It's almost always daytime on this planet, but every now and then there's darkness that lasts for 7 days straight. And when that happens, a big moon appears in the sky. I think you already understood what's gonna happen, right? The little boy transforms for the first time into Uzaru. He was a Saiyan. The child tries to destroy everything he sees, but he's knocked out by someone we can't even see who is. He wakes up in a prison, and he can't escape that prison, as his tail has been held in a chain. And for those who don't remember, Saiyans are extremely weak when someone grabs their tail. A few Saiyans are immune to this. Those lucky few are the ones who do specific training to end that weakness. But surely it's not the case with this boy. Suddenly, two people show up to see him, and one of these guys is very important to the story. And he's Brick, BEERUS' father, and he's a prisoner in that prison too. But why is BEERUS' father in prison? Well, he's in jail because he doesn't have a good relationship with the king of that world. He thinks that the divinity of this planet is completely false. He doesn't believe that he's a true god, and because Brick knows what a true god really is, the king of the planet got worried and imprisoned him there, so he wouldn't spread that he is a fake. The Saiyan who had the king's respect also went to prison because he turned into a giant demon and wanted to destroy everything, and now no one trusts him anymore. BEERUS' father says he can escape from the prison whenever he wants, but he says he doesn't escape because of his wife and 2 children, who would be hunted to death. His children would not be able to escape the patrol of the planet, since one only eats and the other only sleeps. It also is explained that being trapped in the prison is like a death sentence, as they force the prisoners to fight each other to the death. The strongest survives. Brick said he saw a lot of potential in the Saiyan and decided to train him to make him even stronger. Years later, the little boy grows up and continues to train with Brick, and upon becoming an adult, he is as strong or even stronger than BEERUS' father. This prison is a prison for gladiators. They have to fight to stay alive. Brick and Taima, which is the Saiyan's name, are very strong and defeat all the other prisoners. One day, the king decides to appear and forces Brick and Taima to face each other in a duel to the death. At first, they do not accept to participate in the fight, but the situation changes completely when the king threatens to kill Brick's wife if he loses the fight, and threatens to kill Taima's mother if he loses the fight. And so the fight to the death between student and master will take place in a few hours. Brick admitted that he thought Taima would be a great champion to face the king of the planet, but with the lives of his wife and children at risk, he'll have to face the student himself. Brick asks Taima if he's ready to fight. The Saiyan replies that he's more ready than ever. The battle between master and disciple finally begins. Brick jumps towards Taima and tries a devastating attack, but Taima dodges the attack with great speed, but he is overconfident for having dodged the first blow and is hit by the second blow. But that's not enough to defeat the Saiyan, so Brick charges in with an even stronger attack, and after landing a string of blows on Taima, he throws his disciple away and fires a powerful energy attack, leaving Taima injured. After doing so, Brick tells Taima not to give up, so he won't get beaten up anymore. But in the blink of an eye, Taima counterattacks and throws his master across the arena. Taima says he won't be defeated before making his master understand that if they fought together, they would be able to defeat the king and save that nation, and they wouldn't have to fight each other to the death. But Brick has a very tough personality, and he's not convinced by the Saiyan's words, saying that he just got lucky. Taima tries to shake his master's hand and convince him that he should fight together, but it's not a good idea, as Brick grabs Taima's arm and lands many blows on his student. Seeing that his master didn't want to cooperate, Taima decides to fight seriously, and the fight gets more and more intense until they decide to make a power competition with energy attacks. This dispute ends with Brick landing a very strong and accurate punch on Taima, which leaves the Saiyan very injured. Brick says Taima is strong, but he won't win this fight because he lacks combat experience, which is an absurd line, since apparently Taima has been fighting in this arena for years and surviving life and death battles. I think it would be more correct for him to say that Taima is not as experienced as he is. But anyway, let's get on with the story. When Brick was about to defeat Taima and become the champion of that tournament, the Saiyan thinks about what will happen if he loses, and when he sees his mother asking for help and being killed by the king of that planet, he becomes extremely furious and transforms. In the famous Super Saiyan, perhaps he was the first Super Saiyan in this alternate history. With just a single blow, Taima was able to defeat Brick, which is very consistent as his power increased by 50 times. Everyone in the audience was shocked by Taima's great power. How did he beat his opponent so easily and increase his power so quickly? Even the king of the planet was impressed by all that power. But Taima is not satisfied with just winning the tournament. He decides to advance against the king using all his power. Will Taima be able to defeat this king and save all the inhabitants of the planet? We'll find out in the next chapter. The continuation of this story here on the channel will only happen if the performance of this video is good. That is, if this video has a lot of likes and a lot of positive comments, a lot of new subscribers, and a lot of views. So it's up to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget your like and subscribe to the channel as we become 100,000 subscribers. Until next time, bye bye.